Alright guys, Gary back again. Today I'm having a look at my first ever Robots in Disguise figure. I'll admit I've only just started watching the TV series and I actually quite like it. Which I find odd. Not quite sure why. But today I'm going to be looking at Grimlock, and this is the Gold Armour version of our favourite Dinobot. Obviously, yeah, you can see how gently I take things out of the packaging, so, yeah. In Robots in Disguise, that's how he usually appears. Green, black, gold, happy looking. And they've released this Generation 1 inspired version, which I quite like. Yeah, obviously the packaging is not that much. It's a piece of plastic and a piece of cardboard. All the instructions on the back. 10 steps. It's actually quite simple. So, there he is, Grimlock. I really like this guy. From the front, looks really nice. They've actually changed his face sculpt for this, because he's usually got a bit of a happy looking face, but now he's proper, well, yeah, it's Grimlock. From the front, quite nice. From the back, a little bit of accessories, kibble, but it's Grimlock and we kind of forgive him for that, because that's how he's always been. A little bit gappy down here, but when he's transformed you can't see that. Inner arms, gaps, but transformation covers that. He has his head turns. That's it. No up or down. His arms, nice full 360. I have noticed that this arm is actually a lot looser than this arm. In both shoulder and elbow. This is nice and solid. Legs, a little disappointing. Can get his leg that far forward, and it's a nice stiff joint there. And that far back, so he's got a good distance back. The bend at the knee is a little underwhelming, but so yeah, probably about 45 degrees. Not that much variety for dynamic poses in robot mode. Upper thigh swivel, which is actually quite nice. There's no wrist movement whatsoever, but there is an upper arm swivel there. And yeah, I think the transformation is quite nice on this guy. Let's try and remember how to do it. So, first, head flips over. There you go. Alternate mode. The head does have this little lever on the top, which you can do snappy jaws with. I find it funny. Then you go down to the feet, and then you... This is where it gets confusing. Pop that side out. And then pop that side out. This is quite loose as well. Actually, they're both are, so that's okay. Flip out the tail from in there. It looks like that part's flips out, but it's just moulded into, I'm guessing, fill the gap. Pop those together. Flip that round. It'll go in only one way there. And the same on that side. Nice and flipped. Peg them. Oh, nearly. We'll give that another going over before I finish this. These bits come down. This bit... Actually, I don't quite understand that. The instructions say to pull these arms down, but... Unpeg. Oh, that's why. Unpeg and flop. Forward. Unpeg and flop. Pull the arms up. shoulders. Actually, first of all, flip in the hands. Rotate. Rotate. Push that bit up. In. In. There we go. Down. 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 Pop. Pop. And there he is in dyno mode. I still think he looks really nice. A couple of things I'm not too fond of, obviously because of how wiggly that foot is. You're not going to get him too stable. The gap in his crotch possibly could have had something to cover that up. And the rather large gap behind his head. Unless that's some strange reference to the Generation 1 kind of cockpit section for the Diaclone guy. It's not needed. And, yeah. Dino arms do up and down, and that's it. No movement in the dino head, other than the really bad puppet show. But yeah. Oh yeah, hips. Dino hips, which are his shoulders, so it has the same movement. There he is. Now that hip is, the shoulder is going to annoy me after a while, I think, but I really like him. The colour scheme's quite cool. Slightly different to the others in the series. You can instantly tell it's Grimlock. And there's it. Come here. So other than one dodgy hip, or shoulder joint, and a couple of these little mould marks down here, he is quite a nice little figure. So I grabbed him in Tesco's for £15, which might seem expensive, but he is, what is he? He's warrior class, which isn't tiny. Actually, yeah, compared to my hand. But, yeah. That's Grimlock. So, hopefully you've enjoyed this little video. Oh, I'm not going to touch you anymore because your hip's just going to keep going. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Maybe subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Got a couple more videos coming up. Yeah. Sweet. Thanks again for watching. I was Gary. This is Hopeless Chatter. This is the Transformer. And I'm gonna go finish this video now. See you next time, guys. See ya!